Round 3 of HT Supercross Season 10 looked to answer a critical championship question. Would Soul Leader Cam and I's be able to be the first repeat winners, or would another contender find their way to the top step of the podium? Off the start, that was D-Mills NY of Team Muck getting pushed into a tough block. Popular would grab his second whole shot of Season 10 in 3 races. Detail lands on the back of his team leader Nuked Ice Cream, and Office gets together with newcomer Fireball, the two of them getting slowed up on that second berm. Here we go, coming through this outdoor section. Javelson of Monster Energy Boomers, the only rider taking this inside. He comes over a little too far to the right. Cat to be kidding me, lands on top of him, ends up quadding all the way through that section, and Fireball jumps over a couple riders. Camonized and Popular making mistakes. Popular runs into the back of Cam, trying to avoid him, goes into that pole on the inside, the bordering, and Nuked Ice Cream is going to get around him into second place already. Gets a free pass from fourth into second. Couple riders casing that finish line jump. Couple Monster Energy Boomers riders, a couple Teal Team 6 riders. The Venom Fallacy goes over the back of that berm, and he's going to come back on the track. Squeezoo of Teal Team 6 right behind him with nowhere to go, does a barrel roll off the side of the Venom Fallacy. Gets caught up on the tough block a little bit, and he's going to get caught by a couple riders, including D-Mills NY. They go side by side. A little bit of a cross jump there. Squeezoo comes over into D-Mills, gets flipped, and then gets hit by Fireball as well. Squeezoo just getting bullied right now on the second lap of the race. Right here, we're looking at the battle for 4th place between Kitty and Popular. Both of them coming through this section. You have to let off for that first double. Kitty overjumps it a little bit. Popular going to get around him. Detail behind those guys, and a couple Monster Energy Boomers riders battling behind them. Those are Popular's teammates. And it looks like the Venom Fallacy is going to get around Jablston as he cases that finish line jump. Here you are with Popular and Kitty. Again, Detail is caught up to these guys, all of them coming through this final rhythm section. Popular overjumps it. Detail might have overjumped a little bit, but gets slowed up behind Popular. The Venom Fallacy trying to make a move for this position also, and Kitty going to take that position back from Popular. Jab looking to make his way around his teammate again. The Venom Fallacy has a nice cut down maneuver on that berm, gets the inside through the whoops. And here's Popular making another move on Kitty, so that battle for 4th still raging. Camonized in the final podium spot up ahead of those guys. There's the Boomers riders, and D-Mills NY after getting pushed in that tough block off the start, trying to make his way back up. Here's this battle again with Venom and Javelson splitting the lanes here. Venom gonna jump into this berm, gets into his teammate a little bit. Looks like Jab tried to cut down, maybe thought Venom was a little bit closer, but fortunately nobody flips after that engagement. Those guys still gonna be side by side as we go into this final rhythm section. Venom with the inside here. Jab gonna have to surrender that a little bit, but Venom doesn't quite take enough of the berm as he needs to there. He's gonna case the finish line jump. Jab gonna get around him, but then Jab over the back of the berm. Venom gonna make his way through, and D-Mills now right on the back of Javelson as well. Jab coming back onto the track after that mistake, doesn't have enough speed to clear the Supercross triple, is going to flip again, so he's going to fall behind D-Mills. Here we are back on board. This is Kitty battling with Popular. The two of them have been going at it for quite some time at this point. Popular going to case that triple on the outdoor section. Fortunately, doesn't fall off the mongoose, but he's going to lose 2 spots there to Kitty and Detail. And we also see Venom, D-Mills, and Jablston trying to make their way back up to Popular as well. Camonized almost flips on that first section. His teammate and team leader, Cat to be kidding me, does flip on that section. Off the mongoose, going to lose 2 spots to Detail and Popular. So Detail, Popular, Kitty, the 3 of them battling it out for that 4th place spot. And Detail off the side of the tabletop as they come back into the stadium here, not quite sure what to do. Doesn't know where to re-enter the track. He decides to just continue on from where he is, give up the spot that he would have lost to Popular, and wait for a couple seconds there. That was deemed to be legal by the officials, so that's an okay move there from Detail, but then he's going to lose even more time as he flips in that final rhythm section, and Kitty going to get back by. The Venom Fallacy and D-Mills trying to make their way back up again to this spot. Here's your leader, Soul Lead, with Nuked Ice Cream bearing down on him. Soul Lead going to try to cut down on that berm to save as much time as possible, flips on the finish line, cases it a little bit, and Nuked Ice Cream into the lead for the first time in Season 10. Here's the battle between Popular and Camonized. Popular with an aggressive move up that inside there. That's for the final podium spot. Camonized looking to get back on the offensive right away. Goes up the inside on that first corner, but isn't quite able to clear that section as well as he wants to. Popular back up the inside, and he's going to lock down that final podium spot for now. Had to be kidding me in Detail trying to chase those guys down. Here we are with Soul Lead again, trying to chase down Nuked Ice Cream up in first after that mistake, but he makes another one in that final rhythm section. Just didn't quite have the speed to make that, gonna case and flip, and Nuked Ice Cream gonna build an even bigger lead. Popular has separated himself from Camonized a little bit in third, but makes a mistake, has to roll through this section. Cam up the inside, gets a block pass there, cuts off the nose of Popular. Both of these guys not with a great run through that whoop section. And now Kitty and Detail going to catch up to the back of them. So this fight for the final podium spot between 3 different teams and 4 different riders. Both of the Teal Team 6 riders casing that section. Detail up the inside of Kitty. Going to complete that pass. Has the inside for this next turn. Great pass from Detail. He's going to look to make a move on Camo and Eyes now. But as they're coming through this outdoor section, Detail on the back of Cam runs into the pole, runs into the bordering. He's going to hold up Kitty as well. And the Venom Fallacy out of nowhere is now going to pass Detail. Nuked Ice Cream up in first, has a pretty good lead at this point. Lapping Rider's Office gets held up on the berm there. They had a funny moment there as Nuked Ice Cream wasn't quite sure what to do after that mistake. And Kitty, coming through this back rhythm section, makes a mistake, flips off the Mongoose. The Venom Fallacy flips off the Mongoose, trying to get around him. And Detail all of a sudden has made his way into 5th place after all of that is said and done. The Venom Fallacy and D-Mills, but D-Mills off the back of the berm, and he's going to lose the spot to Kitty. So a lot of these guys making mistakes in this mid-pack here, trying to fight for the 5th place spot. Venom now all over Detail for that 5th place spot, and Detail makes a mistake in that section. Venom going to go around the outside, get into that final top 5 position. Kitty still trying to chase both of those guys down. Detail not wanting to give up on this fight for 5th though, trying to get up the inside of Venom, isn't quite able to make that pass happen, couldn't quite connect with him the way that he wanted to. But with a better run out of the end of that whoop section, Detail now up the inside, cases that first jump a little bit, both of them able to clear that section. Kitty has made up a pretty good amount of time on these guys. Detail trying to make an inside move, but doesn't have enough speed to clear the finish line jump. And now Detail in a very similar scenario as last lap with Venom right behind him, but now it's Kitty. Detail with another mistake, kind of does the opposite of what he did last time. Last time he cased it, this time he overjumps that jump in the rhythm section. And now Kitty gonna get around the outside of him, goes to this inside. Not a lot of guys using this, but it is a pretty decent line. You can hold your position with it. So Kitty gonna make that move into 6th place behind the Venom Fallacy. Detail trying to fight for it. This is the final lap of the race right here. Both of these riders obviously wanting to finish as high up as they can. Detail gonna go to this outside. Kitty hasn't taken this inside all race, but elects to go for it now. Clears it pretty well, but Detail singles, goes far into that berm, up the inside, gets a block pass on Kitty. Through the whoops, he has the inside advantage, and Detail gonna go into that 6th place spot on the final lap here. Let's see as we come to the final corner if he can hold on to it. Gonna go to this inside, cut that berm, and Detail will hold on to that 6th place spot ahead of Kitty and D-Mills NY in 8th behind those guys. But it would be Nuked Ice Cream of Main Event Guaranteed with his first main series HT Supercross victory of his career. Fantastic work from Nuked Ice Cream. Soul Lead of Team Muck in 2nd place. Both of those 2 riders, Nuked and Soul Lead, on the podium all 3 races so far this season. Popular in 3rd with his first podium of Season 10. Camonized in 4th and the Venom Fallacy in 5th. And Jabbleston, after a really promising heat race and qualifying, all the way down in 9th. That's unfortunate for him. His team of Monster Energy Boomers, though, would hold on to the points lead for the teams ahead of Main Event Guaranteed and Muck. Teal Team 6 trying to make their way back up after no riders in the main event for that first race of the season. And Soul Lead with a 1-point advantage over Nuked Ice Cream. Those two seem to be your frontrunners for this championship, but Camonized, after missing the first race of the season, already up to 5th in the standings, so he's definitely looking to make a play for this championship as well. But it's very possible that we could see a drastic swing in the points at round 4 of HT Supercross Season 10, as we'll have our first Triple Crown event of the season.